together real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of easy. Is this why I'm a threat? You know what I'm saying? Is this why I'm a threat? I ain't gonna lie. I was talking to somebody, and they was talking about these people stealing my energy and my probably like the things, I don't know, my essence and stuff like that. And I get it, and I think a lot of y'all are vulnerable to it, but I don't think they can steal my energy. They scumbags. There's no way they can steal my fucking energy. You know what I'm saying? And if you did steal my energy, you would be better, which would, go against it yourself. It wouldn't work for you, son. That's what I'm saying. You can't connect to what I connect to, because you a piece of shit. To just be perfectly clear with you, you're a piece of shit. You don't have enough integrity to connect to what I connect to. You connect to a false power which is demonic, which actually use and abuse you yourself. So you can't connect to what I connect to. You can't have this joy and happiness. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, it's obvious. Like, if you stealing my essence and you stealing you would have this joy. You wouldn't be fucking miserable. You know what I'm saying? I can go through this bullshit with people straight sabotaging me, and I can't be you either, chump. You know what I'm saying? I can't be you, son. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I wanted to, and that's why I made the podcast talking about we can't beat them. We can't beat them, son. You know what I'm saying? We can't beat them either. You know what I mean? Is you gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? If you try to beat them for show. You know what I'm saying? Hard. You gonna pay. You know what I mean? But yeah, they can't beat us either. You know what I mean? They might could get a little glimpse and stuff like that of certain things, but they out here too. You know what I'm saying? They can do certain things to make themselves manipulate it and give them the effect. Like, that's what they do. That's why they build all this synthetic stuff. You know what I'm saying? To give you the effect. But no, I don't. As far as me, if you got certain baggage and stuff like that they can play off of, yeah, they can. But they can't have the pure love in my heart that I have. I'm gonna be honest. Like, cause you can't be yourself. It's an impossibility. You know what I'm saying? It's a complete contradiction to the real essence. Like, it's no way it's gonna work. It's science. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but if you do have those certain baggages, yeah, they can play off of it and stuff like that. And do I think I was vulnerable to certain manipulations? Hell yeah. They actually used the thing that I trusted the most and was most closest to against me. And that's what they did. That's the trick. But once I cut that off and cut that energy off and, was able to recognize it, and now I can, I'll be cool. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't nothing they could play off either. And you still, so just to talk to y'all. So I was listening to this lecture on Manly P. Hall about magnetism. And yeah, I heard it before, but a lot of things went over my head and I didn't really pay attention enough to. And it's just the fact of how, if you break integrities, he this is why this is my man. You know what I'm saying? He summed it up basically as clear as possible. There's no way you can break integrities. You're gonna automatically damage your magnetism field. You know what I'm saying? This is why I can't do crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? It affects me, man. You know, it affects us, period. For them, they could do stuff like this because they scumbags. They don't have no soul. You know what I'm saying? And literally, like, they don't have no soul. They can have a spirit. That's why they're here. And that's what they use. We in spiritual warfare. The devil is, we don't believe in, we believe in what we call God or, source or the Most High, but we don't believe in the adversary. You know what I'm saying? Or we believe in it, but we don't know this motherfucker. I started knowing it. I got to repeat this because I had to accept this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I believe, but I ain't know. And I went through this with the Most High. Like, you have a belief, but it's a difference between believing in something and knowing something is this. And being able to experience it, like without a doubt. I know this, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can't believe in one without the other. It's an adversary out here, and this is the work of those demons, you know what I'm saying? Cause he making demons out here. This is why, and I believe I do got the power. This is another correction I would have with my friend. I believe I do have the power to call that shit out of her, you know what I'm saying? Or out of people, you know what I'm saying? It's through truth. It's through inevitable truth and love. Because if you playing the game, like, you know what I'm saying, if you become demonic like them and do stuff like them, it give them excuses. This is all they want. They Karens, man. You know what I'm saying? The niggas too, they Karens, man. Or the dudes, so let me correct my language. The dudes is Karens too out here. You know what I'm saying? They just do a bunch of Karen and whole ass shit. It's crazy. But keep a pure heart, man. They say stuff like that, like, oh, he's cursing. Look at this, like, look at what you do. Look at what you do, you fucking perverts and weirdos and sellouts. Look at what you do. Betray people, deceive people. No, teach people that makes you a devil. That makes you a devil. And that makes them demons. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you would teach them to make evil fair seeming, that makes you a devil. That's the characteristics of the devil. You know what I'm saying? And that makes them demons. Point blank, period. And I see people being infected with it. I'm looking up the Jezebel. I'm like, what the this is real. I'm about to open my Bible back up. Yeah, I know it's plagiarized off, but it's still good information in there that you can utilize and use. There's good principles in there, and it is an illuminated book. And if your heart is right, you're gonna be like, oh no, your heart will tell you. We the real judges out here, man. Where do you think these words and these scriptures came from? They came out of people that got that have a soul, a real soul, and have a connection. You know what I'm saying? And well, certain people. You know what I'm saying? That's what it came out of. So the book says, yeah, that's secondary. That's why I be wanting to know what's going on in y'all head. How do you interpret these books? You know what I'm saying? If your heart clean, if your heart ain't clean, I don't want to hear shit you got to say nowadays, man. It's like not even the people that I love. It's like you see that they being controlled by something evil. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't want to hear shit. Like I'm not going to entertain the lies. I'm not going to entertain the manipulation no more. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. But no, I'm about to pick the bar. I got some more studying to do. I got it in a different way. Because now that I know the devil, I have to study again. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that now I know the Creator, the Most High, God, whatever you want to call it, I have to study again. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to feed into the lies. Like, I ain't going to lie, I turned off a lecture earlier, or should I say, I don't know what you want to call it. But it was something, and there was a lot of good information in there. But when they started saying I need to not follow, but like pray to Jesus and stuff, I'm like, bro, I gotta get away from this. I'm just saying that's when you know your heart is like, bro, all right, come on, son. Like we ain't even know Jesus back then. So like, why are you doing this? You know what I mean? But it was other principles I did learn from. That's why I brought that up. You know what I'm saying? It was not learned from. Got the, basically, I would say validate. I'm in the level of just validating, man. I went from studying prophets to studying myself. You know what I'm saying? This last couple years, I've been really studying myself. You know what I'm saying? And it's amazing. It really is an amazing position to be in. It's an amazing feeling. I went through all the magical stuff, and it was beautiful. It was amazing. And then I went through a little stage where I'm like, why I don't feel the way it was just feeling. But that's because it became a part of you, man. You living in it. You really on the path now. And now you could just, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But you could tap into what you want to tap into. And it's the fact that they might got you, if they got you constantly, I wouldn't say defending yourself, but yeah, if they got you on constant defense and stuff like that, then yeah, that's gonna play on your psyche, and it's gonna disconnect you spiritually a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Cause you're allowing these people to destroy your, especially if they're able to get you angry when they want to get you angry. And this is why they're gonna get somebody close to you that can get you angry. Betrayal is nothing that get a motherfucker angrier than betrayal, bruh. This is the first time I really felt real betrayal. But I mean, the reason I don't take it as personal and I'm not as hurt from it is because I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's something bigger playing on this shit, man. I seen it. I really had to sit and contemplate, like, do I know this person? Is this the same person that, you know, I knew? It's crazy, bro. When you see a spirit possessing somebody, it's literally possessing them, bro. They might not even know it. For the most part, they don't. But you can, if you close to them and you really, like, yo, what is wrong with you? Like, and I was really saying this, like, I'm worried about you. This is not, I don't see the, and not even like taking it, not even taking stuff personal. This is just regular talk. When you see it in a person, like, you're like, who are you? Son? They're like, they take you, the person I knew. When you start seeing stuff like that, son, you see, no, I don't believe in things. I know these motherfuckers is out here. It's crazy. And they take the most beautiful, like, definitely if you know a motherfucker, well, I don't know. Like I said, I'm still figuring this shit out. And it's an amazing experience, too. You know what I'm saying? Because you really getting to experience this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I know it sounds crazy, but I hope you get what I'm saying, man. And stop taking shit so personal and get on the fight. That's what I was about to, kill these motherfuckers. But it's a war going on outside. It's a war going on inside. It's a spiritual war, no lie. But we was born for this shit. Let's try. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gotta be, man. You know what I'm saying? I was just making that hook up today, actually, in my head. It just came to me this morning. You know what I'm saying? Because it really is a war going, and it's a spiritual war, man. So it's not the flesh and blood necessarily. That's what these scriptures was talking about. These people are being possessed by demons. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I believe I can call them out of people. And if they gonna have to face the truth and live with their shame. And guess what? They gonna get broken down to the point they come out of them. Even if it gotta go that way, it's gonna go the easy way, or it's gonna go the hard motherfucking way. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta expose you and shame you to the public, to the rest of the world, cause you know you're doing scumbag shit. You know what I'm saying? So if I gotta do that to pull that shit out of you, cause them same devils you working for are gonna turn against you. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Look at history. It's proven. They have to. They have to keep their cover up going. You're not more important than they cover up. So in order to keep their cover up going, once you get exposed to the real bosses, the real judges, they have to throw you under the bus. It's inevitable. I'm out of here.